Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata coming at you with another video, and today is the day before the final day of December 2024, and we're about to go into 2025, and today I am going to be looking through every single Spider-Man costume that I've shown on this channel of 2024. I mean, the first two don't count because I showed them in the last review, I'm going to be looking at all the Spidey suits that I've shown in 2024, minus the first two in the beginning, and I'm going to be ranking them from my least favorite to most favorite. I already have them set out, so you can take a look. We're going to be doing like this. We're going to be going from left to right, then the bottom left to right, and then the final left to right. So it's going to be the same. My collection this year wasn't as big as it was last year, but I'm pretty proud to have some of these suits, especially the first three, because they're officially made by Marvel. And I'm just happy to own them because they were pretty tricky to get. These are pretty hard to find. I plan to get more. I plan to find an Amazing Spider-Man officially licensed Marvel costume. It's a full suit and it looks just like the movie, but I'm not going to be able to get it because it is just too expensive. As well as the Jazz Wears Spider-Man costume. It's just too much. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So in last place, out of all 11 suits, is this officially licensed symbiote suit. This suit, I mean, from the front it looks decent, but there is no back spider, and the eyes are super duper see-through. See, like these suits, whenever you put them on, you can't really see your eyes, especially with this one because it's made out of the same material. But with this, you can easily see the eyes, and there's no back spider, but there is little hand patches where the webbing comes out from the comics. It's ugly. It's just really ugly. No matter if you're far away or really close, you can just see the eyes, and you can even see the mouth, and it just looks weird on the body. And the spider is way too big. It goes to the crotch, and it's bad, dude. After that, we have this Ultimate Spider-Man TV series suit. Like I said, this is based on the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon that came out on Disney XD back in 2012. The costume's pretty neat. It looks just like it came out of the cartoon, and it's made exactly like how it's drawn. Just the bad part is, you can't even see out of it, because the material is... the eyes are printed on the same material, and it's just really bad. But the whole costume looks good, though. Just visibility is not good, and it's a little bit tighter compared to the other suits. And I think there's two versions of it. There's one that was made in the UK that doesn't have a back, but I think it has like a light button on it, because on the hand patches and pictures I've seen, it lights. It has a little picture thing on it. I mean, I could be wrong though, but yeah. After that is this second skin regular Spider-Man suit. This is basically the old version of that really crappy suit that I had two of. That one of them I turned to Spider-Ham. But this one's actually really comfortable, and I don't know if you noticed, but there is a little mouth and nose hole area, and it's actually well hidden. The eyes, they're pretty good. This is a really stretchy suit. It's not all stiff, but it's just plain to me. It's just a little plain. Like, it's not too exciting, and I only got it because, well, I'm trying to get every single officially licensed Marvel full Spider-Man suit. I mean, it's based on the comics, so you know, the newer comics at the time. I think this was made in 2015, I believe, and this was made in, I think, 2013, and then this was also 2015. But we're not going to be talking about that anymore. We're going to be moving on. Next, we have this black suited Spider-Man suit that I got from AliExpress for $19. This actually not even 19. I think I got this for like $17 or $18. It's nothing special. It's just the symbiote Spider-Man suit. It's got this really cool bubble wrap looking textures on it, and the spider's got a really cool texture too. And it's got these really cool bug eyes that you would see on most modern Spider-Man suits. If you're wearing like the Andrew Garfield version. Not my most favorite, and it fogs up really easy, but it brings out the character, at least in my opinion. I wish it was a little squintier, kind of like these, because I wanted to look more like an alien. But I didn't really have that choice. But it has the hand patches, and it has back spider, unlike this one. But it's just a normal Spider-Man suit, just with details on it. Nothing too special. Then after that, we have the Spirit Spider, and my god, guys, this actually should have been lowered, because this is the most uncomfortable and nasty suit ever. The whole suit just feels itchy on my skin. The spider logo looks fine, but the mask, dude, it's so tight on my head, and these little eyepieces, they like touch my eyeball, and it's really hard to blink. And the mask and the whole suit's honestly stained, but that was probably caused by the person who had it before me, because I bought it off eBay. And the eyes are a little bit cracked on one of them. I don't know if you could see any of it. I mean, I'm just glad it came with the mask, though, but I really wish I had, like, some fake flames on it. Alright, so, next suit we have is the Ben Reilly, I'm not going to say Scarlet Spider suit, but, I mean, this is one of Ben Reilly's true Spider-Man costume instead of Scarlet Spider. I don't remember what this costume is called, but you can see it in, like, the later Ben Reilly comics whenever whenever Ben goes against Kane Parker. And he also becomes Spider Carnage with this suit. So this suit actually, it surprised me. It comes with shoe padding. I bought this off eBay, and the costume also was really clean whenever I got it. It smelled good, and it looked good, but I think this is one of these Amazon suits because it has one of those little V necklines that I really don't like. You see how it has a V on the neck? I guess that's supposed to be a bigger neck hole or something, but I don't know. But one problem with this, it came with the wrong mask. I mean, there was two different masks in it. There was a damaged one with black lenses that was all cut up, and then there was this Amazing Spider-Man 2 mask. I could tell it's Amazing Spider-Man 2 because it has that octagon little pattern on it, and it's got these bug eyes and the raised webbing look. But it doesn't matter because it still looks good together, honestly. Really like the bug out eyes though, but it's just really hard to see at night because these things are like sunglasses. It's like really dark on the inside, and it's just hard to see. It's reflective though, but it looks good. It's just, like I said, difficult. Alright, so after that we have the Steve Ditko Spider-Man suit. This is the very first incarnation of any Spider-Man. I really enjoyed this, getting this suit because I always wanted to get the Spider-Man that started it all. I mean, technically, his wrestler suit's the one that started it all, but as for, like, Spider-Man that we all know and love, this is it. So you can see it's got that fat spider with the 8 legs. It's got the squinted eyes, which is used from the MCU movies, but they can also work for the, later films. I have a Japanese Spider-Man suit that has similar eyes, but they don't have these little parts on it. They're actually just squinted. Kind of wish it had that, but this is still good. So, the problem with this, the arms, where the gloves meet at, the gloves going down the wrist, it has these little black lines, and my theory about that is that the arms were supposed to be separated from the gloves, but it seems like the gloves kind of went with the black lines of the suit, and it goes further down the arm than would expected, and it doesn't look the best. But minus that, this is actually pretty good. I got this off AliExpress for about $20. It's got the wrong back spider, unfortunately, and like I'm kind of picky about that. But at the same time, I actually like it. So you can see it's got the MCU spider instead of Steve Ditko, but I can just get puffy paint and just fix it. I mean, I guess it's the right color, but I think it's the same as the front spider, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I'll have to go back and look at the comic books. I don't have one of my own, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna have to look at pictures and do it. But I'm happy to own this suit because, like I said, this is the Spider-Man that started it all. And speaking of the Spider-Man that started it all, next up we're gonna be looking at my 1977 Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man suit. So there is literally nothing special about this suit except the fact that it's printed to look like the very first, well, actually very second live-action Spider-Man, the one that has his own, that had his own TV show. It was the Amazing Spider-Man starring Nicholas Hammond, and this was his suit. So it's based off the John Romita Sr. art, as you can see from the spider. It's very thin, and it's got really long legs, but At the time, they couldn't figure out how to do the lenses, so I guess they had the sunglasses over the squinty eyes. So I guess Nicholas Hammond can see better because the squinted eyes were actually a part of the suit. It made it hard to see, similar to this. But they did that to try to make it look like Spider-Man's suit and just make it look realistic at the same time. But I got this off AliExpress. It's actually a custom-made suit, and it's okay. It's just, whenever it stretches, it turns white, and nothing really special about it. But I'm just happy to own it because I'm very close to having every single every single live-action Spider-Man suit. I'm just missing the Disneyland / What If suit. And I'm probably going to get 2 different ones so I can have Zombie Hunter, Spider-Man with the cape, and then have a Disneyland suit. Then after that, we have Miles Morales 2099. So about this suit also comes with foot padding, which surprised me. I didn't expect it to come with it, and it's got a really, really big hood that actually covers my eyes, and it's really irritating. And the neck is really long on this. But it's honestly really cool because I was already a fan of Spider-Man 2099, but seeing that Miles has his own suit, 2099 suit, that's pretty awesome. And if you're going to play Marvel Spider-Man 2, you can have them, wear the regular 2099 and Miles 2099. Honestly, out of all the Miles suits that I've seen, I gotta say, this one is probably one of my favorites because Spider-Man 2099 is honestly one of my favorites, and this is just a really cool spider. I mean, it's the same as Miguel's, but Miles has his own twist to it with his own colors. And the hood piece, that's honestly really neat. And it's got the regular flat lenses instead of these bugged out lenses, which I honestly prefer because when I'm at a convention, those fog up, these don't. It's a little uncomfortable due to the neck and the hood, but for looks, this is definitely like my third best favorite suit this year. Alright guys, we got 2 left, and in second place we have the Captain America Civil War Spider-Man costume. So about this suit, this was actually made and filmed with the Captain America movie, but for some reason they decided to put CGI over it and put it to what it is now, and honestly, I hate that they did that because this is honestly one of the best live-action Spider-Man suits they made. It looks exactly like John Romita's comic books. Just look at that spider. I mean, it looks a lot closer compared to this one. Just it was also printed and raised, and it's got darker colors, but it actually just looks exactly like the comic book suit. I just wish they could have used it. And they didn't have the black lines on it, so it just looks like a normal Peter Parker suit instead of something that Tony Stark made. But they didn't use it. But I really like this suit because it's just like a darker suit, and it just looks really good, and it just makes like a modern, real-life John Romita Spider-Man. The webbing doesn't have those double lines on it. It's got this really cool texture on the suit to where it's a bunch of dots and whatnot, and yeah. Honestly, if Spider-Man was real, I expect him to have a suit like this. But he's in second place because number 1, we have the Tobey Maguire 2002 Spider-Man movie suit. So this is based off the very first live-action Spider-Man movie starring Tobey Maguire. And if you're wondering how can I tell the difference, the trick is you gotta look at the spider and the colors. As you can see, this spider is a lot widened up and looks a little misshapen and a little sharper, while the other spider is kind of squished in and not as sharp, and it's more spacious. And the colors on here, if you take a look, these are this is a little bit of a brighter blue. I know it's darker on here because of shading. And it's a little bit of a brighter red, and you can see the little brick pattern going on. And the webbing is also really dark. And I also got these little pop-out lenses. I don't think there is a difference between the Spider-Man 1 and 2 lenses, The first one's just a little sharp, and then wait, I think these are a little dull, while the other one is very sharp looking. I can't remember. I have to go back and watch the movies, but all I remember is the different spider, and this one actually has the correct back spider, unlike some of the other Raimi suits that I've owned. As you can see, this is supposed to be the regular spider that's supposed to come with this suit, but every single other Tobey Maguire suit that I've owned, they didn't have this logo. They had, like, the Spider-Man 2 front logo, but they have the Spider-Man 1 back logo, and that just really aggravates me, because I want to have my suits look accurate. You know, not perfect, but a little accurate towards the movies. But I also got this from AliExpress for $40, and I think it's pretty good. For $40, and especially from AliExpress, this is well sewn and just well made. See, the webbing actually matches together, and yeah, I love it. And this is Spider-Man that started it all for me. That in the 1994 series, but hopefully I will get that suit. I mean, technically I have a suit that looks pretty close to it, but you've already seen that video, and that was from last year. And that is my Spider-Man suit ranking video of 2024. Thanks for watching, guys, and especially thank you for sticking around for 2024. You guys have been amazing. I know my suit collection hasn't really grown that much since. I've only gotten 11 suits this year, but that's because I'm trying to save money to get a house and get my own car, because I'm still living with my parents, and I don't have my own car at the moment, but I'm gonna be hopefully I'll be getting one soon. And yeah, it's been a pretty good year. I've gotten over some past mistakes. I've grown closer with my friends, and I just grew as a person this year, and I'm just happy with who I am. And I hope you guys are happy with who you are too. Just make sure you just take care of yourself, guys, and be like Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. So thanks for watching, guys. If there's any other suits that you want me to try to get in my collection, let me know in that comment section below. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata, and I'll be seeing you webheads next year. Peace out.